YouTube! Oh, YouTube! I look kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but it's okay. It's all right. We're gonna make this work. And I'm doing my first get ready with me with you guys here on YouTube. I'm gonna do my makeup. We're gonna make this not look like this. And I'm gonna change out of my garment and my leggings and sports bra set. And we're gonna put on our outfit for Thanksgiving dinner with the fam. So I figured, hey, I'm gonna do it. Why not do it on live with you guys? So, or not on live. We're not on live. We're normally on live. Today we're on YouTube. I watch a ton of these videos and they just suck me in. So let me know in the comments below if this eyelash can stop being a butthead. Let me know in the comments below. What the hell? Bruh. Hold, please. It's like twisted 5 different directions. I think we might be good. Okay, let me know in the comments down below if you enjoy this type of video, if you want to see more of these get ready with me full hair, makeup, and outfit sister, whoa, hey arms, sister slayage videos. And I'll do them for you. So let's go ahead and start with our first base makeup primer spray from Lime Life by Alco, and I'm gonna spray it all over my face, let that soak in while we start our brows. I'm not gonna do an intense makeup look or anything. It's gonna be a real simple, everyday, but still glam, because you know, that glam girl, we can't like not do glam. I'm gonna go in with Concealer 6 for my brows. Now, if you guys have never watched me do makeup before, you're probably like, dude, what the hell are you using concealer for your brows? This concealer is waterproof. When you put it on and you set it with a powder, it's not going anywhere, honey. It will stay there until you wash it off. It basically is like a brow pomade, but not as thick and drying as a pomade. So let me go ahead and zoom you guys in and we will get this makeup look started. Are we Gucci? All right, I think we're Gucci. Let's go ahead and start with our brows. So this whole get ready with me type of video, it's not a Facebook Live. Facebook Lives, I usually, you know, can read comments. Y'all can ask questions. We can chit chat. No, here on a YouTube video, I just have to basically sit here and talk to myself. I'm convinced that YouTubers kind of have issues going on because they talk to themselves for a living. I just have to imagine that I'm talking to you guys in advance. It's like I have a superpower where I'm talking to you just before you can talk back. That's weird to think about, isn't it? Anyways, I want to know what you guys have done, because you won't see this video till after Thanksgiving. I want to know what you ended up doing for Thanksgiving and what was your favorite Thanksgiving dish that either you cooked or whoever cooked or that you ate. I am excited I'm excited and nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna make a whole video on these thoughts and fears I'm having of Thanksgiving. Being a sleever, if you don't know what that is, I have been on a weight loss journey. I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery done, which basically means I can't eat much food. Like, I don't have the stomach to hold much food. And so I'm kind of terrified to... I'm nervous, honestly, I'm just going to be honest with you. Some people would never admit this. But I'm nervous to be surrounded by people on a holiday, and the holiday we literally, like, obsess with overeating. And it's physically impossible for me to overeat. Overeating is, you know, a problem I've had in the past. It's almost like an alcoholic going to a bar and watching everyone get drunk and not drinking. I don't think alcoholics do that. Don't think that's probably their favorite thing to go do. I'm just blending out the front of my eyebrows, and then we clean it up with concealer, so don't mind me if I look a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for a little bit. But I don't know, does that sound stupid, or does that make sense? Like, it's just kind of making me nervous on how it's gonna make me feel. I don't know. We'll find out. And I'm going to record I'm going to go live, or I'm going to record like vlog style how I feel after after our Thanksgiving dinner. Sorry, I was looking down the whole time. Just to let you guys know how I handled it. If it affected me at all, if it was weird, if I like had to explain myself to anybody, I don't know. It's my first holiday, besides like 4th of July, but my first holiday where food is like the main thing as a sleever. If you are a sleever, let me know if it affects you any type of way. I'm really curious to know if this is like a common thing that people on the weight loss surgery journey deal with. And I know a lot of people following are probably wondering that as well, because I know a lot of people watch my videos that are starting their weight loss journey or interested in weight loss surgery. So I'm here to give you guys all the warnings, all the goods and the bads. You guys know the deets. You know the deal. So I'm just using Concealer Zero to clean this up nice and sharp. Since I'm not doing much makeup, I just want my eyebrows to be extra clean and extra sharp, and then my foundation routine, I want that to be very flawless looking. Sorry, I have an itch. Just because the eyes aren't going to be very active, very whatever, intense. They're going to be boring as hell, okay? Let's go in. Now I'm going in with a color closer to my foundation shade. It's probably the color I'll end up using for my foundation. And this foundation is also from Lime Life by Alcone. You will notice most of the products I use are from Lime Life by Alcone. I use my favorite products. I'm not good at venturing out and using other products. You just probably won't find much of that on my page at this time. But everything I use, I can assure you that I absolutely love the results it gives me, or else I would use another product. That's just me. Look, I'm trying to live my best life. And if a product's not helping me live my best life, then we're moving on. Then we're going to have to break up and move on and continue to live our best life. Can I get an amen? Okay, so our brows are looking pretty good. This one looks a little more arched than that one. So we're actually going to go back in and fix it because, like I said, I just want my brows to be kind of perfect. Maybe I don't want my brows to be perfect. We're just gonna, I think we're gonna sit there. Now I'm gonna go in with foundation. Actually, just kidding. Psych, lied. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer with my concealer brush. This brush is number 6 from Lime Life by Alcone. I'm going in right here with concealer number 1. Concealer number 1 has a yellow undertone. I love using a yellow undertone. I didn't get as much sleep last night as I wished I would have got, so I have a little bit of dark circle action going on. So I'm going to use this yellow toned concealer and just put it really close to my under eye and just right in the inner corner to brighten that up really well. Just like that on both sides, and then we'll go over with our foundation and our concealer routine. And so the yellow tone won't show up, but it will really brighten and whiten and just make my eyes look more open. Like I got a full night of sleep. Boom. Gosh, I love this concealer. It's just magical. I'm kind of looking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs right now, but that's all part of my magical evil plan. So now I'm going to take my finger right here and I'm going to swivel around in Concealer Zero. It warms it up really nicely and it just applies to your skin beautifully when it's warm. I'm doing my highlighting step before my foundation just so we don't have to add layer on layer. We'll just blend the foundation into the concealer instead of putting the concealer right on top, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to go right underneath the eyes, and I have really large pores, if you can see right here. So I'm just kind of like spinning with my finger along my pores. I feel like it really helps minimize them. So that's been my go-to trick right now for my pores right here on my cheeks. I don't use a pore filler primer. I feel like that clogs your pores, and we don't want clogged pores. We want clean pores. Okay, so now I'm highlighted where I want to be highlighted, and we're going to go in with our foundation. We have a freshly washed blender full, and it is damp with warm water. okay? Then I'm gonna go in with my foundation palette right here, foundation and 2 concealer palette. I'm using Shinto Zero. That's the shade I am right now. I have a slight leftover spray tan, so I do have some yellow undertones on my neck thanks to the spray tan. Normally I have very pink skin, but when I do have this spray tan, I do go with yellow undertoned foundations, okay? So now I'm going to take this foundation and I'm going to go in circles until I'm ready to blend, okay? So I'm just applying the foundation where I want it, right here on the side of my nose, and then 1 circle on my forehead, okay? Basically, that's where I want it. And then we're gonna get to town and start beating that face up, okay? Show me your skills and beat the face up. That sound is not cute. It sounds like I'm kind of beating the crap out of my face, like I am having, like I'm squashing beef or having a dog stomp. What was it called? A dog, I'm a dog walker. It was something very vulgar. Like it was like, whoa, you're gonna what? I think it was I'm gonna dog walk her. I don't know. I'll find out and update you guys. But I'm just blending. That's what we're doing. We're taking our beauty blender and we're blending the foundation, the concealer all together, looking absolutely flawless all over the skin. You guys can see this is a full coverage and it does give a very natural dewy finish to it. If you want a matte finish, you need to definitely add the setting powder. And we have 2 options of setting sprays that you can use. Use a mattifying setting spray if you want a matte finish. You should always use a setting powder and a setting spray. I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to like get my mirror right here. Actually, I have a way. BRB. Okay. So we're blending still. Woo. And then let's go ahead and blend out this unibrow. She doesn't need to hang out any longer. And then we're going to make sure that our concealer is blended all the way down to our eye. Just to make sure it is not looking like we just threw it on there. And this concealer works as an amazing eye primer. So I always apply it all over the lid, okay? Then we're going to take the clean side of the blenderful and just pat that on. So there's no extra product. It'll pick up any excess product that doesn't need to be there. So we're just blending, blending, blending. Looking flawless. Look at that coverage. Let me pull this bad boy back a little bit. Oh yeah. All the coverage. Give it to me. Perfect. Now we're going to contour lightly. We're going to go in with our buffer brush number 5 right here from Lime Life by Alcone. Go in with concealer 5 and a tad bit of concealer 6. And we're just going to go lightly right here. Don't need much because we are going to contour with bronzer as well. I've been loving just a nice bronzer contour lately. But I figured it's Thanksgiving. We can chisel out the cheeks a bit. So now I'm just going to go in circular motions. When I blend out with the bronzer, it blends out a lot better. I just like to move it around where I want it. Put a little down here on your gobbler. A little underneath your lips. Plump up that bottom lip. And then add a little to the side of your nose just for some dimension. Not to contour your nose, just so you don't have a flat face, okay? Then I take my beauty blender. I always, whenever I do something, I always end up going over it with my beauty blender. I just feel like it like blurs, I don't know, it just gives you that natural look because it's damp. It puts moisture into your skin and your girl needs that moisture, okay? Okay? Look at that. It just looks so pretty. Look at it. Okay, are we done with that? I think we're done with that. We're gonna go ahead and move on to bronzer. We'll do bronzer, blush, and then pressed powder, and then we'll go into some eyeshadow. Sound good? Yes, ma'am. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna act like you guys responded to me. So now I'm going in with bronzer number 2 and bronzer number 3 and bronzer number 4. Just tap, 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 tap. And I apply it here, and then I'll blend it here in a minute. But I want the product there. Tap, tap. Put it where you want it. around the hairline, and then go in and work your magic. I like to touch very lightly to my skin and go in circular motions, okay? You don't want to drag it down here because then it'll give you like a muddy face. No one wants a muddy face. Am I right or am I right? So just keep it nice and high, nice and blending. Blending? Sure. Down here, you can just kind of drag it down a little bit. Make sure there's no like harsh line right there. And then there's no like product on my brush right now. It's literally just blending what's on our face, which is perfectly fine. We got enough on our face. Now let's go in with blush really quickly. We're doing, like I said, not an intense makeup look. I just really wanted to go on live for you or on video for you guys. I'm gonna go in with this brush right here, and we're gonna go with blush number 1, this really pretty mauve-y, purpley toned blush. It's like a purple pink. Definitely has purple undertones. And we're going to go right here on the apples of our very chubby cheeks. Knock off the excess again. And then blend that out. Absolutely stunning. I always do this before pressed powder because if you go overboard, like I always do, and start looking like a clown 0 to 100 real quick, then you can go in with my handy dandy absolute favorite product from Lime Life by Alcone, my filter in a compact. Filter in a compact. This thing, look, it's 2018, baby girl. We do not need filters anymore. We don't need Facetune. We don't need Instagram brightness contrast. We don't need Snapchat filters. We don't need no dog ears. We don't need no Kylie Jenner lip. No, we don't need none of that blurring stuff, filterness anymore. We got Lime Life by Alcone Perfect Pressed Translucent Setting Powder from glamlife.org. Oh, girl! Let's press this all over our face. Let's blur out our imperfections. Let's set our makeup so it doesn't rub off on anything or anybody. And get this look on the road. Because your girl has 30% battery and she still has to do her hair and her outfit. Tap, tap, tap. So what I'm doing is I'm pressing first and then blending. And that will assure that your foundation stays exactly where you already worked so hard to blend in place. And then it blurs and make sure everything is blended out to perfection. Everything's looking great. Everything's setting great. Also go over your eyebrows so no one can lick them off. Boom. Perfect. So for eyeshadow, I'm going to use 2 eyeshadow colors. It's literally going to be the easiest look ever. We're going to use Pastel Me About It, I think is what it's called. From Lime Life by Alcone, we're going to spray our brush with some setting spray. We're going to dip into that and we're going to apply it to our lid. It's nothing difficult, nothing special. We're literally just applying this color all over the lid, okay? It's just a very light, almost cream color. Cream with pink tones to it. See that? Very light. It just really opens up the eyes. If you have smaller or hooded eyes, this color will be perfect for you because it'll open up your eyes. It's outstanding. Then we're going to use this gray shade from our Onyx collection. This was our Black Friday collection from last year. And I'm going to go in with a Morphe M330 brush. 330? Whatever. Going with that gray shade, tap off the excess because you don't want it to be too dark. And we're just going to apply that color to the outer corner. Woo, it's darker than I thought. But that's okay. Can we make it work? Yes, we can. Alright, and then you just blend it. This brush is really great at blending. It's just kind of pokey on the skin. Not gonna lie. Okay. Boom. Just a nice little contrast. And then I want to add a little bit underneath the eye. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? I'm just literally, I'm not doing anything special here. I'm just applying that gray right underneath the eye. Giving you the nice ugly eye makeup look face. Brought to you specially by that glam girl. I look like the exorcist, whatever. La, 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 la. Okay, the camera quality may change a little bit from the makeup live to the hair video, just because now I have to use my phone because my camera is being stupid. So that's what we're doing. And now I don't have my brush, so I'm gonna have to go grab my brush. All right, so for my hair, first we took off our little head wrap thingy, and we're gonna brush out our hair. These curls, this is a wig, clearly. These curls are, shoot, like 4 or 5 days old. And I like the loose curl look. I'll kind of back up so you guys can see. All right, I'll back up so you can see the curl. So it's like just a super loose curl, which I like, but I definitely want to add some curls into the hair to make it look like we did our hair. So I'm just going to kind of take my wand. This is a 25mm Lange wand. I will post the link in the description box if you want to grab your own. And I'm going to start from the back, and I'm just going to do really large chunks of hair. Like that, like literally really large chunks. And we're just going to wrap it around. And we're going to leave the tips about 1 inch at the tip, not on the curler. So it'll still be a really loose wave because of how thick of pieces we're taking. And because we're leaving that piece straight at the end, it'll just still give it a very nice wave, just a more tamed wave. And then we're gonna hug our curl. I always hug the curl, give it some love so it doesn't fall out immediately. Hug the curl and then drop the curl. So you can see once we brush that out, it'll be even looser, but that is a nice curl right there. So we're gonna throw that bad boy out and grab another chunk of hair. What? Right here. Right here. Hold on. Okay, curling.
Thank you.
Welcome. Throw it back. Grab another chunk. Like as you can see, they're very large pieces. I don't want it too tight of curls, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, jelly bean? So I'm just gonna do this to the rest of my head, literally exactly like this. So I'm gonna speed it up for you guys, so you don't have to sit here and watch me curl my whole head. And then I'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, so now the curls are, my hair is all curled, and then I'm going to use right here, this Beach Club Volumizing Texture Spray. Right here, you can see it. And I'm just gonna spray that in between, give me some texture and some volume. And then we're just going to take our fingers and brush through these curls and combine them. Just gives you big volume beach waves, okay? Okay, look at that. So I'm just fingering through them, combining them all up. You want to make sure they're cooled. That one wasn't quite cooled, but it's okay. It doesn't make that big of a difference. It does. Let them cool. I'm just kind of in a hurry now because I'm not good with time management. So it is what it is, people. It is what it is. All right, now we are nice and big and curled and voluptuous. And now we have to get our outfit together. So let's go pick out our outfit. Okay, so we are makeup done, hair done. We have to change out of our get ready outfit. That's this from Sparkle Fitness. We have to take off our garments, take off our compression. We got 2 of them on. Oh, and I'm gonna go put on my Thanksgiving outfit and I'll be right back. All right, here's the finished outfit. So we have our pointy-toed heels with the lace detail. We have this sweat top with the sweat pants, comfy, I can eat, we're good to go. And then I have this jacket. This piece is from Pretty Little Thing. This 2 pieces. And then this over jacket is from Forever 21. It is so warm, the best winter coat thing ever. And this is the finished look. I think it looks cute. Thank you guys so much for getting ready with me. That was super fun. Let's see if we can switch you around. Yeah? Ooh. There we go. So thank you guys so much for getting ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. Again, make sure you drop a comment down below if you did like this whole get ready with me. Let me see your makeup, hair, outfit jam. And I'll do more of them because I like to do what you guys like to see. Okay? Okay. So remember to love yourself, love someone else, spread some positivity in the world because we need way, way, way more of it. Be the best you can be. # love ever, hurt never. And I'll talk to you guys later. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye, guys.